Good morning, Alex. Welcome to Fox's Den,
Yes.
which you're familiar with, part of our community here in Binfield Village. It's in fact the location where the Binfield 10K starts on this very Sunday. So I'm joined this morning by Alex, who's the director of the Binfield 10K, in which I will be privileged to be taking part this coming Sunday, May the 19th. It starts here behind us in the field here, just behind the Fox's Den. And Alex has the unenviable job of organising everybody that takes part. So she's just going to share with us a few bits of information that might be of interest to many people here locally in the village. So tell us, Alex, when did the race actually begin?
Well, it's in its 7th year now. So it started as a PTA event for the school behind us. A group of mums got together and decided they wanted to fundraise, and I think there were, at that point I wasn't on the committee, but I was one of the runners. There were, I think, 250 people that first year, and it's grown year on year, and I was so taken with it as an event that I wanted to then help out, so I offered to join the committee. And every year we've put the numbers up slightly, and we're now at 900 runners.
900. So from this Sunday there will be 900 participants.
And we've sold out every year, so yes, we're up to 900.
That's fantastic. Wow. Well, at least I'll be lost in the mist. I won't be noticed. That's fantastic news.
And luckily I can't run it anymore because I'm now too busy organising it, so I have an excuse.
And tell me, how far do people come to take part in this? It's taken quite seriously by some running groups, isn't it?
Yeah, so we have lots of local running clubs and slightly further afield running clubs from Woking and a bit further. But obviously I know we've had people come from London. We've had, like I say, we tracked somebody down who was running from America. Australia was one of the winners last year. So people from far and wide, but equally it is very much about the community and the local area and people coming from around there. So.
Sure. And is there any statistics about what the fastest time has ever been running this 10K? Because it's very hilly, isn't it?
It is a hilly. It's not known as a personal best, a PB course, but that's why some of the running clubs we think like it a bit more, because it's slightly more challenging, because there are a few hills. But still, it blows my mind. The fastest time, I believe, was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. One of the men finished in, I think, 32 minutes, which is how long it takes me to run 5 kilometres. So,
wow.
Amazing.
I don't think I can do 5K in under 45 minutes, so I'm going to be one of the...
Much more normal.
Much more normal, yes. I won't be asked to join the running club, that's for sure. And in terms of any kind of memorable events, I think you mentioned there was somebody with the surname actually Binfield.
Again, I'm not sure if it was they'll blend in, but I think maybe 2 years ago there was a young man who was walking around quite early, and he just stood out for some reason. He had an American accent, and so I asked him if he was local, and actually he said, oh no, I actually live in America. I have a family connection with the name Binfield, and so he wanted to come to Binfield to explore his family history. Happened to be that the race was on that week or weekend that he was here, so he loved running, so he joined us and ran it, and actually did incredibly well. I think he finished in like the top 10 or something.
Fantastic.
So yeah, it was a lovely story. He was really, really happy to see it all and be part of it. So
fabulous. And I guess the most important thing, apart from bringing the community together, which is what it's all about, local people supporting local people, having done it only ever once myself about 6 or 7 years ago, it does bring everybody out onto the streets cheering everyone, is the charities that are going to be supported by this fantastic event and all the donations that will have been made. Do you have a feel for how many charities benefit from this event? Yeah,
so basically the way it works, there's no profits made, everything from the race goes to charities. So also as head of sponsorship, it's my job and responsibility to bring in as many local sponsors as we can, and we have many that are based in the village, which is really wonderful. So we have David Cliff, we have Interior Resolutions, we have Alpha Chemicals, we have the Fox's Den, we have the council, the Advantage Print Room help us out, and it's amazing. So everybody is actually within the village, which is wonderful. And then on the day, so the money that we make from the sponsorship pays for the race. The race costs about £10,000 to put on, to pay for insurance and road closures and the chip timings and all of the important things that keep our runners safe, which is obviously paramount. And then it's the race entry fees, and anything that's left over then we can give to charity. So we nominate a charity every year, and it's always a local charity again. So this year it's Thames Hospice. They receive about half of what we make, and then all of the local groups that then help us out run the event, which is also really important. So we have people like the Scouts and the Guides and the Brownies and all sorts, the church run the barbecue. The money then gets divided up between those groups. So lots and lots of people benefit from the race, which is wonderful. And so it's not just about the runners.
Excellent. Okay, well, it's been lovely talking to you and getting some facts behind this major event. You've done a fantastic job. Well done.
Excited.
I look forward to seeing you, if I see you,
yes,
on
I'll
Sunday.
be there running around like a crazy lady.
Yeah, and if people are local and you're not running yourself, please do come down and support the event. It's mainly local people taking part for very good causes, and if you can't run, come and take part anyway. We'd love to see you there.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.